Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back to Soulful Healing Tarot. I hope you're having an amazing day wherever you are. In this reading, we are going to gas you up. Okay, so go ahead and pick a pile. Pick an image that you're most drawn to. Use your intuition. The timestamps will be in the comment section below. Pause the video if you need more time for the picking. Okay, so I shall see you at your reading. Hello, my dear pile number ones. Welcome to your reading. So, pile number one, from your spread, the energy that I am getting is something like, there is a cosmic event that is happening. Okay. See, we have this cosmic connection card. It says feeling part of something larger. Oneness, expand your awareness. So, I'm getting this visual of a person who just wakes up one day, like in the morning, they wake up and they're waking up as a different person. Okay, it feels like, for people it might seem strange. Okay, and that looks like file number one, but they're not behaving this way. They're not their usual self. Okay, they look possessed. But it is not that you're possessed. Even if you are, it is like you are, your higher self is channeling through you. Okay, when I have this visual of this person getting up from bed, I'm looking at their face. They suddenly jerk up and they sit upright, and I see their face and I see their eyes. Their eyes have like a fiery energy in them. Okay, you can see like a flicker of like a amber, or like a fire. Okay, like a spark, like glimmer of it. You have to, like, you'll catch it, and then you'll be like, did I see that? What was that? Their eyes just sparkled or something. I could see fire in their eyes. It was almost red. Okay, so the way I'm saying it, it might seem like I'm describing a vampire or something, like, how Bella or Edward from the Twilight, but no, this is a different kind of awakening. Okay, you're awakening to your higher self, and you are empowered right now. You are confident. If you were seen as someone who is fearful and, more like a wallflower, or you had a lot of confusion and chaotic energy, some dispersed energy. Okay, right now, in this vision of you, pile number one, so you are empowered. You're very focused. You know what to do. There is no, like, not even an ounce of fear that is holding you back or that is seen in you. Okay, instead, there is courage and fierceness that is exuding from you. Okay, everywhere you walk, that is what is what people are noticing. There is a shift in your energy, and everyone around you sees it. So let me tell you, it is like, you're awakening to your main character energy. I would have said main character. Wait, it is not main character. It's more about the anti-hero. Okay, I'm calling you an anti-hero because of the community or the people that you're surrounded with, or your circumstances. Okay, it is making you appear like an anti-hero while you are actually the main character. Okay, you are looking like an anti-hero because there's so much shadow energy that is that you're surrounded by. Okay, till the day before this awakening happened, you woke up to your higher self, right? Till the day before, these shadows were consuming you too. Okay, but you did not listen. You somehow had the courage to face it, and now you're stepping into your light. Okay, and the other people, they still have to do the work of their shadows. Okay, and now they see you. They see you owning your power, owning your individualism, and being courageous and being brave to take that step and do things. You have become like a trailblazer, okay, in this community. You're setting out to do new things, and you're having new experiences. Your life experience is changing. Okay, maybe the surroundings that you are in, that has not changed. However, The way you experience it has changed because you are a changed person now. You're an empowered person now. Okay. If you look at this, people are just, there are people in the background. They're all wearing black. Okay. They're cloaked up. But look at you. You are in your element. There is like an individualism about you, right? You have a different kind of style, right? You're wearing white. You have stepped into your energy, into your light. Okay. You're holding the torch like everyone else, but you are led. You're led by the light, even though your eyes are closed. Okay. Even in darkness, you're led by the light. That is the energy that you're in. The other people, their eyes are open, but they are still in their shadows. Okay. They're in their shadow element. Their shadows are controlling them, and all they can do is watch you walk, own your path and walk walk this path, which is like, glowing for you. Like it is seen glowing for you, and they don't know what to do. They are also a little bit flabbergasted. They are stupefied seeing you do this, because I see we have the sticker with Elon Musk here. You see that face? They're like, my God, is that really pile number one? They're like impressed. Okay, they're also impressed. Like, how are they doing this? How is pile number one doing this, right? So I see you making people are feeling like a clown around you, because they feel stupid for some reason. Okay, they I don't know, it is there is some unsettling feeling about how you have stepped into your power and into your truth, and you are doing things, they're watching you do things, and you're owning your experience, you're having all these moments, right? You are living your life basically, and your true calling. The way you want it, you are living your life, and they're just watching you. And I think they're also, like gossiping about you. People are talking about you, okay? There are good talks also about you. People are saying, look at pile number ones. They're doing all these things. It says echoes of your name if you can't read it. They're doing all these things and achieving all these great things. So there are good talks also happening. There might be also, some um, less desirable talks also happening behind the back with people who are still working from their shadows. Even if they're gossiping, right? They're like, you know what? For example, I'll give you an example. Pile number ones, you had the fear of you had some stage fright, okay, but you were really good at performances, right? Dance or singing, or even like, somewhere you have to speak when you are by yourself with your friends or with your friends. You are a great speaker, but once you step on the stage, you are like, held captive by fear. And excuse me, and there are other people also around you who have the same fear, who had the same fear, but you worked on your fear, and you decided, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to go on that stage and I'm going to perform today. So people around you have been laughing and mocking you. Why is pile number one doing that? They want to make a fool out of themselves. Maybe previously you even tried and failed, but you did not give up. You went there and you gave this. You outperformed everyone. Okay, you even won the competition, and you are, everyone is seeing you. Like everyone is proud of you. Everyone is congratulating you, making a big deal about this win, and all these people now they feel like a clown. You see what I'm talking about? That is the energy. Like they feel like a clown for saying all these things to you. Now they are still in their shadows, right? They still haven't overcome their fear, their stage fear. And even now, if they mock you, it feels like, it doesn't have any value. They're mocking. People are going to mock at them. When you're not there, when there is gossip happening about you, people are going to ask them, you know what, they did it. I mean, then why didn't you do it if it was so easy, right? Why didn't you do it? And like people might be saying, okay, that was just a one time thing. But no, you're showing them it's not the one time thing, okay? It's just you're unstoppable right now. So you have claimed your independence. We have this cat spirit here. You have claimed your independence, and you have like set boundaries. You have you have certain things that you're very clear that what you want to do. Like there's a lot of clarity in the things that you're doing. Like I said, you're suddenly being you know your purpose, you know where to go, you know what to do, you know your style, you know what kind of things suit you. Like, imagine today you're unclear about something and tomorrow you wake up to a different person. Like maybe you had this, there is something about you that you felt like, no matter what you did, you couldn't get it, right? For example, keeping your room not messy, okay, clean. You're not able to clean your room. You might end up trying to clean it. It's not like developed as a habit anymore. Tomorrow, you wake up after this awakening, you're waking up into a person who is able to do everything, okay? Whatever you felt you can't do, you're able to do everything, okay? That is the energy. That is what I'm seeing for you, pile number one. And see, we have leg here, stepping into a new experience. Even that's what I'm talking about. You're stepping, everything is new for you, okay? And even in this, she's seen showing her leg, which is, in this contest, look at the people behind. Nobody is showing any skin except for their face, right? So she's brave. Okay, she's brave. She's not afraid to show some skin. She's not afraid to be herself. So that is that is the main energy here. You're not afraid to be yourself anymore. You don't care about what people think, right? Even with the cat spirit, cats don't care about what others think about them. They are what they are. Okay, they expect others to adjust to them, okay, and they're okay if the other people don't want to be in their presence. They're like, okay, you can do your own thing. They're very independent, and they own the person they are, okay, they own what they are. So that is what I'm seeing. So we also have this handsome man energy here. So handsome men, it could directly mean that, a lot of men are interested in you. You're getting a lot of there's people are admiring you. Like from the opposite sex, they really want to, get to know you. You've got a lot of admirers. People want to really they romantically are interested in you even, okay. So handsome man can also mean that you are shining in your masculine power, okay. Even if you're a female, the masculine element of structure and stability has come, like you have owning it, okay. You know what to do. You're taking the lead. You can do whatever you want to do. And look at you. Okay, I see this flower. It looks very gentle and delicate, right? And even the stems, it feels like it can't hold. But when I'm looking at it, it is looking to me like, there's a weed. Okay, like it is growing very abundantly. This is your energy. You've set out to do something, and we're growing very abundantly, and looking very graceful and gentle doing that. Although it is very coming from a very powerful, core, you are seen like, very dainty and gentle, and swaying in the breeze, looking so good, okay, looking so pretty, just looking good and aesthetic even. And you're multiplying. You cannot really stop weeds from growing, right? I mean, you pull it out, but then they grow again and again, and they spread like wildfire, right? Like that is the energy that I see sense in you even, okay. Seeing something as a weed is a perspective, I would say, right? Like weeds are so, I've seen so many weeds with such pretty flowers, and it is just considered a weed because relative to things around, it looks like a weed. Okay. So yeah, that is it, pile number one. That is what I'm seeing for you for this gas you up reading. Did I mention this? Needle and thread, a sincere wish will be granted. I feel like you will be dreaming, living your dream life. Okay, I see you living your dream life. You're doing, creating, setting out to do things that you've always wanted to create, do, and always wanted to do. You're like unstoppable right now. So you had all these talents, and it was just one shadow work that you had to do with this fear, right? Whatever was gripping you, Now it no longer grips you. Now you set out to do the things, you're unstoppable, right? So you figured that out. Now it is, you're also seen as a person who's going to be the, you might initiate others also towards this path, but right now I don't see that happening because people are still in this energy. I think people need more time to awaken to your the kind of light that you are awakened to, right? So they need a little more time. They need to do their own shadow work. They need to accept it and integrate it first of all, right? You have done that. You're no longer confused. We had the lovers upside down. So yeah, that is it. File number one. That is it for your reading. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number twos. Welcome to your reading. So, pile number two, look at this sticker. Okay, look at this cat. Isn't it funny? It says okay, okay, with this tongue sticking out. And I have another sticker that says hello, high maintenance. I guess people are calling you high maintenance, and you're just like okay, with you're sticking your tongue out and mocking them, saying okay. Because you know what, you feel like people are calling you high maintenance because they're not at the same energy or the same vibration as you are. If you're high maintenance, you have earned it, okay? You take care of yourself like that. When you treat yourself like that, why would you expect anything less from people around you, right? Hence, you are high maintenance, and you're like, you know what? I don't care. You're just mocking them, and they're just on your way. You don't, it is not even bothering you. You're like, you're just by yourself, minding your business and doing your own thing. And to be honest, pile number two, it feels like you have, you have gone through phases in your life. Yeah, you have been patient, you've been resilient, you've been patient with this process of you, transforming into this butterfly. You have taken time. Okay, you've been in that cocoon phase, you've been in the earlier phase, you have that transformative energy is very much potent in your reading here. So I see something like, you have had worries about your plans working out or not, whether you are on the right path, and you have been doing things that was, you felt, you have been guided. Okay, something that was your calling, and you've been doing things, you've been playing your cards right. Okay, whatever that was given to you, it says playing cards here. Whatever you were dealt with and that were given to you, you have played your cards well. Okay, so for example, in seasons, let's look at your life in seasons. If your previous season, if you were called to take a break and pause and reflect, and that was like a calling, okay, that was really needed for you. Like, it is like winter. You need to hibernate, you need to regain your power, and then you need to act. So during the time of hibernation, you still had, worries. You still had all these confusions and thoughts, and why am I put in a timeout? It is very reasonable for you to have all these doubts, but you sustained it. Okay, you understood it. It was for a reason. I've been put in a timeout. After this phase, I will have a different, I would be in my next phase where I am going to be transformed into a butterfly. So you had that faith, and it is for the good. Okay, because I see in your reading, there is, during this time of hibernation, or this time of timeout, right? It is more like you are in the you are put in a timeout for a reason to bring some clarity, and you get that clarity. Okay, pile number ones, sorry, pile number twos, you get that clarity, and it is coming from the divine with the ace of swords, right? It is the mental clarity and the ideas, and uh, what you need to do next, the plan, right? The strategy, the plan, everything is coming into your mind with, with such good clarity. And whatever ideas, whatever plan, whatever strategy came to your mind, it is, it is coming with a throne, meaning that there's a definite win if you act on it, right? And that is it, pile number two. You acted on it, and then your life became, like something that you took a long time. Suddenly you were receiving everything in abundance. Okay, so we have the angel number 8888 here. So 8888 gives me like an expansive energy when it comes to stability. Okay, if you have been it is like, the higher vibration of number 4. So it is about mastery, it is about accomplishment, and you took action based on these clarity that you got, right? You took the action, and you're accomplishing a lot because of it. Okay, you have the mastery now, and you have taken. I think during this phase where you were in a caterpillar phase, and in this phase it says things are not always going to be this way. A change is coming. So understand that, in the previous phase or whatever phase that you were in, it was because, it was preparing you for this double, I would call it double dhamaka, like double the energy of abundance. You thought you would win $1,000, instead you're winning 1 million. Okay, so that is the energy that I'm getting here, and there's so much divine energy in your reading. Okay, even with the Ace of Swords there, and we have the Hamsa hand here. Okay, the Hamsa hand is about protection, it's about fortune, it is about, what else is it about? I did read something about it. It is about blessings. Okay, good luck, abundance, fertility, and blessings that are entering your life. And yes, by number 1, you are living this life of luxury and things just coming to you, and you are, sticking your tongue out even to say, what, I told you so. I told you so. I'm on the right path. I told you I was doing the right things. I told you, like, this is something that I was meant to do. See, I cannot talk about your cards even says bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Just like, Hamsa hand, it represents protection from evil eye, and also period of, you're very much protected. Okay, pile number 2s. So you are entering this glorious era of where you are, flying around like a butterfly, sticking your tongue out at people who even mocked you, who even questioned you, right? And now they're calling you high maintenance. Excuse me, I'm flying high, so I am high maintenance, okay? I am on a different vibration right now. So that is your energy. It feels like you played your cards well. Whatever life gave you, you played them well, okay? You didn't complain. You used what was available to you at that moment, and you accepted it, and you surrendered to the divine will. And look at you now. Look at you shining, right? You embrace the in between. Okay, there is an in between phase, like people are going to wonder, what are you doing, right? What are you up to? What is file number 2 doing? They were like, they're like, I don't think they're up to any good, file number 2s, right? Sometimes they're taking a break, sometimes they're doing something else. Like, there is no clear vision about them, like in a traditional way to survive in terms of, merits that is expected from you, the kind of job or the kind of income that is expected from you, the lifestyle, and all these goals that you were meant to do, like at different stages of your life, get married or buy a house and things like that. So that is like a traditional way of looking at things. And if people are looking at you in that sense, they would definitely see that, this person hasn't achieved anything. Okay, but you know better, file number 2, and you believed that. You believed your own intuition. You believed your own, your own calling. See, there are people who are meant to do, different things right now, because the world is transforming, the world is changing. You cannot stick to that traditional ways, right? So you are one of those people who are meant to bring about such changes, and you will be rewarded, like I said, twice, thrice. It will be showering upon you abundance, fertility, because you took that path. prosperity, right? So yeah, you are entering that era, pile number two. So that is what is happening. That is how I'm trying to guess you up. I'm not sure if I am the tonality or the way I am explaining this message is in a let me gas you up tone, but this is it. You're going to have that moolah, that catching, that lifestyle. You'll be flying high. You'll be like, bye, people. Yes, those. It's fine. It was their path. They might have had a calling, but they never probably answered to it. They played it safe, but you didn't play it safe. And look at you now. Okay, look at you, fan number two. See, you got rabbit about fertility. In this, it says too much concern with sexual matters, but what I am reading from this, for this reading, it is about fertility because that is the energy that is coming to you. You are so fertile. Okay, whatever path that you took is serving you, and we have the energy of milk and butter, and you are indulging in it. Okay, you are indulging in the emotions that you feel, the fulfillment that you feel after achieving this. Okay, after seeing that. I don't know, it feels very fulfilling. That itself is an achievement, okay? Uh, it is not about, traditionally, if you had followed, probably those goals would have not given you this kind of fulfillment. Those marks, right? Those milestones would have not given you this kind of fulfillment. But this is gonna like feel so good, okay? Like milk and butter. It says, like the silk of one's flesh. I am the giver, I am your eternal. So it feels like a very abundant energy, like an eternal energy, like the spirit is giving to you. Okay, you are entering that phase of your life, that abundant phase of your life, and that is lovely. So let me pull some more cards for you. Just want to check a few things. It says, woke as fuck. You are having a spiritual awakening. Your perspective on life is about to get a huge upgrade. It's a glow up, okay? So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. You have that spiritual awakening. You went through a spiritual awakening. Now look at you. You're free. You've been given. You did the spiritual work, so you've been rewarded in the materialistic world. Okay, you played your cards right. It says you are about to find a new passion that makes your heart sing. Yeah, so you followed your passion. Okay, what the heart sang to you, right? And you are now forever, experiencing this energy. Like every day is like, you woke up in a Disney movie or something. That is how it feels. That's how life is going to feel like for you, okay? You don't care because now even other people are not going to bother you because they can't complain about anything because they see the success and the necessity of your decisions, right, in your life. They see the importance of it because where you feel full, they are feeling a void. People are feeling a void, okay? So you might be, a reason why people are. Okay, that is confirmation. You might be a reason why people are awakening also around you. Okay, you might initiate the awakening. So yeah, you are like, you're like a master. There's mastery about you. Okay, you took action and you're accomplishing great things in life. I don't feel like talking too much about the reflections of it in the materialistic world. Like, oh, file number two, you are owning this house, you're doing that, you have this lifestyle. So you can have whatever you want, okay? But I feel like even when you, as someone who is woke, spiritually woke, I don't see you as a person who's going to want a lot of things, okay? That energy of want has been diluted from you. The desires, you have things and you know you can get them, okay? And there is no energy of lack within you. You feel like you have everything. And it's not, I'm not saying that, you don't You don't have the money or the financial stability to get all these things, and that is why you're acting all woke and spiritual awakening. No, it is the other way around. You believed in all these things, and everything else is just aligning for you. It is just there for you, okay? It is not out of reach. You need money, money is there for you. You are abundantly blessed, being blessed here, okay? You're protected. There is abundance, there is prosperity. Anything you want is given to you, okay? It's a period of prosperity and abundance in your life. Money making while I sleep. What is it talking about, right? Get ready for passive income. The money is about to start working for you. See, this is what I'm talking about. And everything is just working out for you, okay? I don't know what else to say. You are high maintenance, fine. You are high maintenance because you achieved it, okay? You achieved those goals. Something about guitar came through. Okay, we did talk about heartstrings and guitars and things like that, right? So, what is it? Is one of your passion music, right? Something related to music. Maybe you are also indulging in music a lot in your passion music. You are you have new passions. Okay, you're seen having new passions and you're really indulging in all these passions. See, imagine that lifestyle where you can do whatever you want because there's nothing limiting you. Okay, if you were meant to be at work on a 9 to 5 job because for social security, right? For health insurance, for money, right? All that is not a worry at all for you because you have figured things out. Okay, you have that clarity that is coming from the divine. You've got it. So, yeah, that is it for your reading, file number 2. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So, let me show you something. The sticker literally says Queen, okay? So, that is that. And we also have another sticker that says Barcelona. So, let me tell you what vibe and what I'm feeling from your energy here, okay, my dear pile number 3s. So, I feel like your life is taking like an unexpected turn. Okay, it took an unexpected turn, and this unexpected turn, I see you. I see someone who's running on a road, like from running away from something. I don't know what. I feel, I sense it is from this emperor energy. Okay, something where someone who's very authoritative, someone who's very strict, someone who's been trying to decide things for you, and it is their way or the highway, even if it is your life, right? Somebody else is writing your story. It feels like you are running away from that, and you ran away successfully. You're running, you don't care where, if it is darkness or where you're running to, what you're running towards. All you're doing, all your focus in this vision that I have is making sure that you are far away from this energy. Okay, and you're running. I see you lifting up. In my vision, it is a female energy. You can also be a male. Okay, so imagine you're just running away from this energy. You're looking back to see if they're there, and you're just running, and you suddenly take a turn. It feels like something really pulled you into that direction. And guess what? It is going to be the best turn that you've ever taken in your life. Okay, you are going to be. You see that sound? That is like confirmation. You are. That sound is like honking, honking all the way to the bus. So you are going to be living life like a queen, okay? Now think of it in a very positive way, like how the queen carries themselves, like the kind of lifestyle they have, the kind of luxury, the pace of their life, and you don't have to, worry about other things. Don't think about, what distressing things a queen has, but think about it in the positive light. You are living like a queen, okay? You have been crowned the queen now. Now you are writing your own narrative, pile number 3, okay? You feel suddenly you can breathe. It's like it really feels like I did tell about that tone, right? It really felt like an unexpected hug. I don't know if you can read this. It says unexpected hug, and it feels good. Okay, so up until this moment, you've been feeling like you are in on a sitting on a frying pan. Okay, there's so much trouble. People are accusing you of things, and now your life has changed and shifted in a very unexpected way. And I do see we have the dolphin spirit here that says financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So yes, something that you've done in the past, think about it in spiritual sense, okay, in the sense of like how universe is going to give you things because of some things you did in the past. So you're receiving, you're receiving something, you've been rewarded because of some things that you did in the past. And now look at you. You're living a different life altogether. And there is this energy of a familiar, forgotten song. That's what it says. And when I see this, when I see that it says a familiar, forgotten song, the visual I'm getting in my head is, imagine um, so I had like she's not my friend, but like I knew her through connections. Okay, we did hang out a couple of times. So this friend now went ahead and became like she won a pageant. Okay, a little like a Miss Universe or a Miss World or a Miss a pageant like that. So now you see, right? I She was like probably like a normal, like any other person that we used to hang out with. We're not very close, but we did hang out. And now you suddenly see her on TV and movies, and I'm very happy for her. Okay, really happy for her. And that is the way that people are going to see you. Like, my God, your life has changed drastically that way. Okay, it is going to feel like a familiar song because I don't know, like people are going to remember you this way, and some of them are not going to like it. Okay, to be honest, some of them are not going to like this, like the fact that things have changed. Turned out, it is not about liking. They're like wondering how. Okay, and especially this person is not going to like it. This one with the emperor energy, and they're not going to like that things are working out for you and things are not happening the way that what they had wanted for you and what they had decided. Okay, you're rewriting your narrative, you're living your life like a queen, and you're really enjoying everything the life is nourishing you with in this period of time. Okay, and you started from the bottom. Okay, you had this like a beginner mindset. You started from the bottom because you left everything and you moved towards this you just ran away from what was not serving you, and look what life has given you, right? Feels like a bird's sweet melody. Your life is like a bird's sweet melody here. That's how it is being depicted. And I see music in the background. It is not music like you hear that drums, something is being celebrated. So I feel like you are also going to be celebrated that way. I might have to end this reading here because it is getting too loud. See, there is a energy of expansion, and you're also meeting your other half. Okay, you're living that love story of your dreams. You have met that person of your dream, and you see how we spoke about the unexpected hug, and you feel good. So you're meeting this person, you're also meeting this better half or a partner or a friend or whoever it is. This mostly looks like a couple to me. Okay, so that's why I'm saying that. It feels like you have met the person of your dreams and you're living a very comfortable life and you're very happy. Okay, you're very happy and you feel safe in this hands, in this person's hands. Okay, okay. I think the celebration is happening for you by number three. Okay, I'm not going to interrupt it. Yeah, that is a very auspicious sign. The things are working out very well for you. Things are working out in your favor. Your life is going to like, I don't know how to gas you up, okay, because it's big. things are happening, like unexpected things and blessings, and things are happening in your life. So be prepared. File number 3. So that is it for your reading. I shall see you in my next reading. Until then, bye bye.